everybody, it's me. I just want to give you an update about, well, everything that's been going on up here in Savonlinna. Um, Let me think. I haven't done an update for a long time, so I don't know where I left off. Um, Gosh, we just got back from a holiday break. We went back to the United States for 3 weeks. And I got to see most of the people that I wanted to see, and I wish I could have saw everybody. But even Kansas is a big state sometimes when you only have 3 weeks to get um, all the things done that you want to get done, not that you need to get done. And that includes visiting people. But the people I did see, I got to see you guys. I missed you guys very much, and it was so nice to see you. Um, um, it wasn't a nice Christmas. It didn't snow. It was abnormally warm and abnormally sunny for Christmas in Kansas, and it was nice to go back to that. Up here in Finland, it gets dark around 3 o'clock, 2:30, and it's pitch black, like I've said in my videos from the past. Pitch black very early, and it was nice to soak up a little bit of sun while we were there. It felt really, really nice. And when we came back, that was nice too. When I was in Kansas, I felt like I wasn't excited about going back. I guess the sun spoiled me a little bit, and seeing my family and friends again spoiled me too. But when we flew over Helsinki, it was really ethereal. It was really neat looking out the plane. The lights were orange like fire, and you could see the paths and the houses just kind of wrap around like veins on a top of a old person's hand. Like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see that. I don't know the correct a metaphor to use, but it was glowing, and it was nice to come back after that. When I looked out the plane window and I saw that, I thought, I did miss this place, and I did I was happy to be back. Yet the trip back was extremely long. It was about 26 hours. We had many stops. We went from Kansas to Chicago. We had a 6-hour layover in Chicago. So, I've been to Chicago a few times. Susie's been to Chicago once or twice, but we don't know how to use the transit system. And we're like, we have 6 hours. What are we going to do? Do you want to stay over here at the airport, read some magazines for 6 hours, drive each other crazy for 6 hours? We thought, let's just do this. We're becoming a little bit more risky. Let's just do this. So we took the blue line into town, and we got off at the Loop. And it's just these names, the Loop and the blue line, are things I've only heard or been with people who have actually known and used them. And it was exciting to go and take a 30-minute ride into town. And we were searching for a place to eat. Most everything was closed. It was a late night on Saturday, and we went to this place. It was known for its soups and sandwiches. It was fun. It was fun. We both had spicy bean soup, black bean soup with roasted tomato. Way overpriced. Came in a cardboard cup, but it was fun. We thought, well, we're here for an hour. Let's go ahead and go back. So it was a good way to waste time. So if we ever do that again, you'll find us at that restaurant, and you see a couple pictures that I posted on my blog, if anybody reads my blog. So we went from Kansas to Chicago, side story. Then we went to Chicago to Sweden, and we went to, was it Sweden? No, it was Denmark, I'm sorry. Copenhagen, Denmark. And we went from Denmark to Helsinki again. And we took a 5-hour train ride into Savonlinna. We got here midnight of the next day, and we did a 2-mile track through the snow with some heavy luggage. It was heavy. I only wanted to take one bag back, but I took 2 just because I brought back most everybody's American candy. And also American candy can get very heavy. Twizzlers can get very heavy depending on how much you buy. And I bought quite a bit. So, that was our trip. Before we went back on holiday, we had Thanksgiving. And Susie and I planned that out, and we rented the Amanda room over on our island. We kept it really close to our apartments because we had an after party here, and it was awesome. It was awesome. And again, we have pictures. I have pictures on my blog about our Thanksgiving and the after party and just everything, and a bunch on Facebook. If you guys want to friend me on Facebook, you'll see a lot more pictures than I put on my blog. And it was a great Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is Susie's favorite holiday. I think even more so than Christmas. At least that's what I think when I see it in her face. It's really special for her, and we wanted at first, well, the whole time we wanted to make our own food, and we wanted to find a place to hold it, but nobody would let us make our own food and have it in a place that we could rent, so we would have to have it catered. And we tried everything. We tried every kind of loophole, talked to everybody, and tried to be like, oh please, we are poor American students, we don't understand anything, please let us cook. And it didn't work. And so we rented the Amanda room, and the food was great. I'm actually glad we didn't have to make our own food. That way we have to experience some finished food. It was so good, and just read the description in my blog. It was a Thanksgiving I will always remember. It's probably going to be the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. We all sat at one large table. One large table we all sat at, and that's something I've always wanted to do. And it happened, so that's something I can cross off my bucket list. School started up again. We're doing a leadership and management class, and it's nice to be in school again. I missed it. We're only in that class for a week so far, and that class stops until March. It comes back up in March again, and we start taking it more. But so now we're doing our clinicals. Susie and I are going to be both doing neurological and cardio care in the wards up at the Savonlinna Hospital, and we look forward to that. And it's a good new mood and feeling right now. Knock on wood. I hope it lasts. It's so pretty outside. The snow is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's deep. It snows almost every day, just a little bit, so it goes inch by inch by inch, and you do notice it, but it creeps up on you, and suddenly you're just consumed by snow. But it's so pretty, and the moon and any kind of light that comes from the sky just reflects off the snow. It's not so dark anymore. You could probably go running if you wanted to. It's so nice. It's not as cold. It's not as cold, but there's so much snow, and the lakes are freezing. And it's just really pretty. When I look at the cedar trees and all the evergreens, they remind me of those little clay figurines that you see at just at Hobby Lobby and ceramic stores, and they collect all the snow on their branches. The snow is so light, but then it just sticks, just falls and just lands into place like a Lego or something, and it just sticks there. And even when there's wind, it just holds, and it looks like those figurines exaggerated. It's so exaggerated, the snow, how it looks, and it's really pretty. I'm so glad it snowed. It was getting so dark here, and just nothing to really look at. Um, so that's a blessing. Not much else has been happening. Tomorrow we're going sledding with some of our friends, and tomorrow before we go, I want to find some proper boots and some Under Armour and stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been sledding for years, and there's supposed to be some really good hills, and maybe I'll even try to ski again. They also have ski tours. You pop on some skis and some poles, and you go around on the frozen lakes, and you can take a look at your scenery in a more intimate way, I guess. And it's really something that I would like to do, if anything. Week 9, the calendar goes by weeks, so week 9 of this year we're going to be on spring break, hopefully. It just depends on our clinicals, but I think we'll have a spring break. And Susie is trying to figure out something that maybe what we could do. There might be cheap flights to London and some other places, but we shall see. I wouldn't mind just visiting Helsinki again. I think we just barely got to see what was out there. But I think during the wintertime it's going to be nice to go up there when it's actually snowing. I think there's going to be some ice sculpture carving contests coming up. I hope they didn't pass already. But they have those over at the Castle Olavilina, the only castle here, but there's a castle here. What else has been going on? That's about it, We're still working on a thesis paper. We're still going to language class. That's all I can think of what's going on here. I'm growing my hair out. It's actually really long. It's just combed back. I think I'm gonna grow it out long. I think I'm gonna grow out like a rock star long. I don't know how that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna lose a lot of friends over how I look with it. I've never had that done, like long hair before. So that's something I'm trying. And cross it off my bucket list too. Haven't shaved for a long time. I'm becoming hairier. The days are becoming snowier. I guess that's what happens with a wannabe Finn from America. Yeah, here up in Finland. So I hope everybody's doing good, or better than good, and I'll talk to you guys later. Go ahead and read my blog sometime. I think it's ZacharyNehring.blogspot.com or something. Blogspot. Go look up ZacharyNehring or TAD Program or Finland or something like that. And there's some good pictures. If I don't say so myself, if I do say so myself, I said it. So I don't know. I took a couple Benadryl. It's been helping me sleep at night a lot better, and it hasn't kicked in yet. So I guess I'm wasting some time with this video, but I'm glad I got to talk, and I'm glad I got to tell you guys what has been happening up here in Finland. And I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you in 6 months.